With me now, Captain Wade Bourne. He's an Iraq War combat veteran, and in an opinion piece in the Washington Post recently, he wrote that he led a platoon in Iraq and that Trump is wrong to pardon war criminals. And so thank you so much, sir, for being with me, and thank you, of course, for everything you've done for this country. I want to begin with Congressman Hunter's comments. What did you make of him speaking about what he says he did?
I mean, Brooke, sometimes you just kind of have to shake your head. I'd like to say I was shocked, but given his support for Gallagher, it doesn't surprise me at all. What was kind of off-putting was the very nonchalant way in which he admitted to doing something that is horribly immoral, if not a war crime. He just sort of said, "Oh, well, we've all been there, we've all done that, we've all taken pictures with dead bodies."
But you haven't all been there, and you haven't all done that. And that
we
is
haven't.
Absolutely against anything you are supposed to do. And I want to come back to that point, but when he was speaking about it, he said essentially, that I did it, but I didn't post the photo on social media or text it. Does that matter?
I mean, perhaps it matters in terms of litigation, but I don't think it matters in terms of the ethics. I think the ethics is all about the picture taking itself, the selfie phenomena, and what that says about what you think about the human being that is in front of you now and that is dead.
And explain to civilians who may be thinking, well, you go to war, these are the enemy, this is the enemy, your objective to kill, so what's wrong with doing this? I want you to explain to civilians watching why it is.
Sure, and it's a great question that a lot of people, I think, have problems with, or at least problems understanding. First of all, it's in the law of war regulations, Geneva Conventions, that the bodies of enemy soldiers and combatants are to be respected. Why we do that, it comes down to dehumanization, and this is really difficult because at a certain level, soldiers have to be able to kill the enemy. And so they have to be able to see them as the enemy. However, one of the really important roles of a leader in the military, leaders manage violence. They're not there to really commit it. And their job is to keep soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines on the positive side of that line, which means that you're able to kill the enemy, but you don't become sort of an amoral killing machine that doesn't recognize the humanity of what you're doing. And so we respect the bodies of enemy combatants because at that point they're no longer combatants. They're just human beings. And we wouldn't want anyone to treat any human body in a way that desecrates it or makes fun of it or uses it as a prop in the way that Hunter has. And I should point out that he was a leader at the time, so that makes it even worse in my book.
We wait to see what happens now that he's admitted this, and also, of course, his potential pardons. Discussion of potential pardon is for the Navy SEALs such as Mr. Gallagher. Waitman Bourne, thank you so much for coming on. I hope to have you back.
Thanks for having me as always.
Thank you.